We were tactically outmaneuvered. Pure tactics. Finish. Simple.
Thank you, Leon. Thank you very much. Joker and Rono match bonus. It's okay.
And the guy.
Kiro called Defender here to Basak. Well done, guys. Well played. I love that. Well played.
On that flat. He's one on that flat.
Okay.
Say he plays in the fifth
division, the fifth tier of French football. Look at it. In fact, this it begins to freak me out. You know, when they cut from them in the first half, they were there. When they cut back, they were there. It's obvious you are not doing something right.
But you know, we can still go on.
Oh no, it's okay. To be honest with you, if this doesn't wake Genetro up, this is a wonderful result.
Coming back to us. This is the day that everything went wrong for the Super Eagles. It is such a day that coaches' contracts are terminated, that some players' careers are ended. In fact, that some administrators are sacked in our history. Shegun.
Yeah, I agree with you. To be honest with you, when mid competition, from what Kenneth Rowe, his team tactics, his selection, he deserves to be sacked based on this performance. I mean, as we started up, but you know, we qualified for the second round, so we go on. But in fairness to Genero and the players, it was a day that everything that could go wrong went wrong. A horrible back pass from John Oku to Leon Balogun. Leon Balogun, because of match loss, there's something that had such a good game against Guinea. He fell on his heels, didn't do anything about it. It's I mean, for a professional to commit such a blunder. And then the sad part, in as much as we've spoken about Madagascar's proficiency from set pieces, indeed he comes on as a second half center and gives away a silly foul. The guy was going nowhere. He just couldn't resist having a nibble, and then he hits the same. He goes so far away from White that he had no chance of saving it, and that was that. And we offered nothing. I don't think the Madagascar goalkeeper made a single save. Bad day in the office.
Deji.
Well, if you want to take a positive out of this, it will be it's a fantastic wake-up call for the team. It's a huge wake-up call, and they know that they have their work cut out in the first knockout round. Having said that, though, I think we should not take anything away from the Madagascar team. They've been absolutely brilliant in this tournament. The first game, maybe the first half of that first game was jitters. From the second half, and from what they've seen, and look at that, Madagascar topped the table. So we have to credit them. They've done very well, and these are some of the stories that make football what it is. Like, I said earlier was a Cinderella story. I didn't just know how good that story was going to be today. So it's their day in the sun. They're enjoying themselves, and with this result, they play one of the weaker teams. Supposedly, they just might still get to the round of 8 with the way they're playing.
AC or D.
AC or D. So it's a fantastic result for them. For Gennaro Raw, he's got to know that something is not quite right, like Commander kept saying, in the team. And for me, that idea of playing Igalo as a lone striker up front is simply not working. What's wrong with trying a two-pronged attack? What's wrong with trying other things? So let's hope they learn from this. It's a wake-up call. Good thing was that they had qualified before this, because that means if we needed this result to qualify, hey, it would have been disastrous. But let's see how it goes.
Well, what this means completely is that some major decisions, have to be taken, particularly on the team itself.
Yeah,
now you are rogue.
Yes,
you have to take major decisions.
Most definitely. First things first, I'd like to join the team congratulating Madagascar. And I did say that they're my most impressive team, and they proved this game today. They just kept it simple. They took their chance when they are caught and defended very well.
And here we have Musa, our captain. Let's listen to the interview.
It would be nice to hear it.
He's looking at Bob.
Audio.
It's not that easy game, as you can see. We play very well. They are just lucky to have the goal. So we have to go back, look into our drawing boards and see what the mistake that we make.
Did finance trouble its reason?
Yeah, as you can see, everything have been resolved. So I don't think there's anything about any problem.
Okay, thank you.
Well, Musa there says that they played well, the other team played well, and they were luckier. Is it really quite that? 50 years of a relationship, we have never even considered a goal to Madagascar before today.
No, I don't think so. And if I heard correctly, I think the interviewer was asking whether they had financial problems. And for me, it's possible, because the truth of the matter, how can the Super Eagles lose to Madagascar? It's unthinkable. They are rated.
Gennaro Raw is there. Let's listen to him as well.
I think that Madagascar was today the better team. They had more fighting spirit, they had a big motivation, they were not 100% sure to be qualified. My team was already qualified. We wanted to give some rest also to half of the team who played against Guinea, and I think that this result is okay. They didn't have so many shoots on our goal. I think we had the possession of the ball, but nothing really efficient and nothing really interesting for us. We have to learn of it, and it's good that some players could have some rest today, but now the next game will be much more important.
Yes. How are you thinking about that? How are you planning to quarter?
Yes, now we don't know for the moment against which team we will play. What we know is that we will stay here in Alexandria and waiting now for the results of the other game. And I'm sure that in the next game my team will be in a big motivation to forget this defeat from today.
Do you wish a team quarter?
Yes, now I think we have to recover and to work hard. Next game I think it's Friday or Saturday only. And congrats to Madagascar, they are fighting so well, and everybody said they will finish on the last place in the group, and they finished first, all is possible in football. And no, we have to improve, we have to work hard. Now the interesting things will start, the knockout games, and then we must be ready.
Do you have a critical position now?
What a critical position for what? We are qualified for the
this loss is very dangerous for us.
The most important was to be qualified and to have our team very fit for the knockout rounds now. And we will prepare it very well, and I think it will be a different game next time.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you.
Well, I don't really want to express how I feel because I'm doing a job here. I'm not going to speak as a Nigerian. So I'll let you say what you feel after listening to that.
I'm kind of disappointed in when he said Madagascar were more motivated and showed more fighting spirit. I think that's a shocking statement. But he showed a lot of dignity in defeat, but that's shocking. That a team from Madagascar, ranked 108th in the world, were more motivated and showed more fighting spirit than the Super Eagles, who are currently ranked 45th. And
he was actually smiling. He was actually smiling.
While I agree with Shegun, the truth of the matter is that from what transpired on the day of the game, they were more motivated. They were hungrier. They wanted it more.
Yes,
That's what happened on the pitch of play. So while we have to say that the question we should ask ourselves is, why should they
that is
have
the
been
question.
more
They were
motivated? That's the question. But the fact of the matter was that the way they played, they were hungrier, they were quick to every ball. If they played this game for the next one day, we
wouldn't have scored.
Can I just say,
and that's my worry. We wouldn't have scored.
And for a society, because we're speaking to lots of young people too, we just say that money is not the solution to everything. Of course, I ask myself, how much will Madagascar's match bonus be? I wonder, for winning this game. It's probably ephemeral compared to what the Super. So money is not everything. That's why, as you rightly said, they showed it. General was right to point it out. But the question I ask myself is why?
Yeah.
Even the fringe players. And then one last thing, please. This experiment of playing Mikel at 10, please let it have ended today, finally, please.
No, but as Nigerians, what motivation would be greater than going to defend the image of your country? For Madagascar, it's not even in Africa, it's one small tiny island, you know, in the Indian Ocean or somewhere.
Where cows are sacred.
That
yes.
Well, it just goes to show that if you don't do your homework on getting to a football field, you'll be undone. Madagascar did their homework, in my view. They were compact. They played on the breaks. They knew a couple of opportunities might come. They were a bit lucky.
They were lucky,
with the first goal and even the second goal. But the fact was that they realized that opportunities might come. But hey, like you said, we didn't have a chance apart from the first half. I think the Musa attempt to dribble, we didn't have a chance. The goalkeeper didn't make a save of note. So it means that there was no intensity to our play. There was no incisiveness to our play. Something is wrong. But looking at it on the flip side, on the bright side, you know that well. Now they have to redeem themselves in the next game. So maybe that's a positive we can take from this. Now they should be embarrassed. I put the word should because you never know.
No,
they should. The Nigerian team should be embarrassed, and they now know that the only way we can make this up is whoever we are playing in the next game, we get a win, and then maybe the memory of this will recede into the background of our heads if they do that.
Yeah, it will. It will. And I like what General really said there, which is true. It's all about the second round now. This is gone. We have to put it. I just hope the coach himself has left, because everything he tried to do, it didn't work. Samuel Kalu coming in was totally ineffectual, as Deji said, and we also.
If you were a coach, would that be the change you would make?
That would have brought on Chukwueze, definitely. He's much more incisive. He's much more skillful. You know, and it's just going to show that it's looking like we went to with some players who are virtually on holiday because they didn't do anything. And
I know it brings to mind what I said about this team going to this Nations Cup. He's taking only 4 midfielders and 9 attackers. 4 or 5 of them are wingers. It's lopsided because now of the 4 in midfield, Ogu was proved ineffectual. Mikel is not working. God forbid we have an injury to either Etebo or Ndidi, or a suspension, or even if we go deeper into the
Etebo is on a yellow card already.
The team
anyway.
was lopsided, and we have strikers or wingers who are all similar, doing the same things. About 5 wingers are in the team. What do you need 5 wingers for? And when you have, so we have that problem in midfield going forward.
Well, that's the second goal. In fact, look, this is my experience. When you go for a championship such as this, the players that actually play throughout the championship are not more than 16.
Mm.
The rest just make up the numbers because you need to
A core.
build a solid team, and it has to be around a core of players so that whenever anybody is going to come in, is adding value.
Mm-hmm.
You don't go to a tournament like this, you are not doing very well before you go to the tournament, and then you now start to test. You know, we said this at the beginning of our
Of the
analysis.
broadcast.
So, well, maybe our last words on this.
It's depending on the way things play out, we might be beating Ghana, our perennial rivals in the. What they've done
That would be
first-
interesting.
It will be very interesting. But what they've done, unfortunately, is they've given themselves 1 day less rest. Because if we top the group, we're going to play on Sunday.
On Sunday, yeah.
Now it's looking like we're going to play
Play on
on Saturday.
I
Yeah.
thought that's enough rest. It's 5
Well,
days.
it's
Today's
enough rest.
Sunday.
But the truth about it, you're going to beat the big guns anyway. So bring on Ghana, you know, or whoever it is. I hope it's Ghana. If it's Ghana, then all I'll say is Ghana must go.
I like that. So everybody should just go pick their bag and go make
Ghana must
predictions,
go.
be the pundit.
Ghana must go. That's all.
I'll wait to see who we play because the Ghanaians have been particularly impressive as well. So who says they will finish second? Who knows?
So who would Madagascar now play against?
The third place team in A, C, or D, which could be Zimbabwe if they can beat.
Zimbabwe, it could be
If they can
whoever
beat
it
Congo.
is, they have a chance.
They definitely have a chance.
Madagascar, have
Whoever
a
they
chance.
play.
Whoever they play, they have a great chance.
Because they top the group and they're going to play
One of
a
the
lesser
weaker
team.
teams. quote unquote.
From the Ghana, Cameroon.
A, C, or D.
AC
Yeah.
or D, yeah.
The Ghana Cameroon could be Benin. Madagascar, Benin have a chance. But this victory, can you imagine
Could be
Antananarivo tonight, the Ghana Madagascar? They'll be going
That's
crazy
the beauty
tonight.
of
It's
the
a
sport.
massive result.
Every country has one day in the sun. This is their day in the sun to enjoy themselves.
But is it true to now wrap up that there are no more minnows in African football?
I think we saw it tonight. They're ranked 108th and they beat a team that's ranked 45th.
The only thing is, it's not good to be there on the wrong end of that
It's
thing.
painful.
It's very painful to be on the wrong end of that thing.
It's a pain. It's a pain.
Well, me, I have just run out of words. I've run out of ideas. I've run out of everything.
Just like the team.
I'm just going home. I'm just going back home or going on to the next show. You know, a very sad person. But congratulations, Madagascar. Super Eagles, wake up. We are done now, but we'll be back for the next match. Thank you very much.
What time is studio for that?
Yeah. No, we are not going anywhere.
I'm moving the.
Only 7:30.
Yeah, anytime.
Just after 7. So thank God we're not doing an house build. Àwọn kan ti lose owó lé ní o. Wọ́n ti bọ̀
Ọmọ
sọ́kọ́
rẹ̀ èèyàn kan àbí méjì àti jẹ rẹpẹtẹ. Tọkàn bet blindly.
One, kò sẹ́ni bọ̀ tí máa bet lé Madagascar. Most people have used the.
When are we coming back?
7:30.
Chief. Hello, sir.